Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Michelle, and I am going to be doing a try on and showing you my 10-piece L'Oreal lip collection. They're basically pink coral, and I have one red, which is supposed to be a dupe for a Lancome. It's supposed to be a dupe for a Lancome color that they no longer make, which the name is escaping me, but I will put the color that it's supposed to be a dupe for here. So I do have 10. I get them usually at Walmart. I usually get them at Walmart. I think they're $6.47 the last time I purchased one, but it has been a few months. And so I have 10. And I'm really into these frosty pinks, very 80s. Being an 80s teen, I am still into these frosty, you know, dated colors, if you will. So this is my colors. These are my colors, and I'm just going to show you what colors they are, and then I will do a try on. Right now I am wearing Tickled Pink. So we're just gonna start with that since I already have it on. So this is Tickled Pink number 165. Again, you could get these at Walmart, and I will link them if they have them on Amazon. I'll link them. And so they do have that L'Oreal floral scent that a lot of people don't like. I don't mind it. And this is the color. I have 2 coats on, 3 coats, and that is the color. And I have self tanner on, so keep that in mind. If you're pale, this will show up darker. That is it. Very, very frosty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I really love these colors, and I purchased this one because I have ballerina shoes. I have 2 of them, and I've actually went through 2 of them already, again, in the past decade. So I have, you know, went through 2. I have 2 more, and the reason why I have 2 more is because one I took on vacation and it broke, but I don't want to ditch it because I'm frugal. I don't want to just ditch it. I want to use it. And so this color, 135 ballerina shoes. This is one of their really popular colors. Even though I've never seen anyone talk about it, I read online that it's one of their most popular colors that they sell. And again, I have 2. I'm going to open them up. There it is. And let me just show you how it compares with the Tickled Pink, which I feel like is very similar, guys. So Tickled Pink ballerina shoes, which it's maybe a little bit more cool tone, if you will. So this is Tickled Pink. Tickled Pink, don't want to make any mistakes. Tickled Pink. And now I'm going to show you ballerina shoes. Again, I have 2. Let me show you the other one, because you could see how discombobulated it is. Yeah, it just melted in my purse. So I will start off at home using this one, and if I'm going to be out for the day and I want to touch up, then I grab this one. So I'm going to take off the Tickled Pink. Let me just swatch this for you before I go ahead and do that. Take off the Tickled Pink, and this is the ballerina shoes. See, ballerina shoes, it still has that frost versus Tickled Pink. Gosh, it's so hard to tell the difference. Do you see the difference? I hope you do. All right, I have a makeup remover. I'm going to remove them both, and I'm also going to use the other side and remove the Tickled Pink that I have. I know this is very amateurish. I don't have ring light set up in front of my window. I do not have a very pretty background, but eventually I will change that. But right now I'm just focused on, you know, getting some content out there with what I have, basically. Okay, so let's put this on. Very pretty. And everybody has a different way to put lipstick. Comment below, that's interesting. Let me be nosy. Comment below, do you start on the bottom lip or the top lip? I usually, when I watch videos, I see people start like this. Go over the Cupid's bow. And that is if they don't use lip liner. I sometimes use lip liner, but normally I don't. I feel like that's how people do it. There's no right or wrong way, guys. And this is how this looks. This is so pretty. I love this frosty color so much. Again, this is ballerina shoes. And it looks very similar to that Tickled Pink. Just love it. I love it. It's so pretty. It's different. Okay, so moving right along, I have two more pink. I have Mauved, and that is number 140. Mauved. Again, so similar to the ballerina shoes. Is that the right one? Ballerina shoes. So Mauved, ballerina shoes, and let's do tickled pink. I feel like I do this a lot. I do this with nail polish too. I find a color that I like, and then I buy every single other color that looks like it. But I do use lipstick every day, so I use my products, guys, but you could see the difference. And again, this first one is the Mauved, and then we've got the ballerina shoes, and then we've got the tickled pink. Move that up a little bit. There we go. Again, if you had to pick your favorite, you know, Mauved, ballerina shoes, or tickled pink. I can't pick a favorite, hence why I have all three. Okay, so that is that color. Put those back. And take the ballerina shoes off and show you how Mauved 140 looks. Did I swatch it? I didn't. Wait, did I swatch it? No, I didn't. All right. So this is Mauved. Maybe I should have left the other colors so you could see how ultra similar it really is. So pretty color. Mauved. Maybe a little darker. And the other thing with these frosted colors, guys, I swear it almost looks like you have lip filler. There's something about, I don't know if it's the light hitting off of the pearl finish, because, oh, got a little hair. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't know if it's the pearl finish. I think it's probably the pearl frosty finish that makes them look very voluminous. Because I don't have big lips. I've never had lip filler or anything. They are natural middle-aged lips, guys. But I feel like if you want to add a little bit of volume, go ahead and try a frosted one. Again, I will link it in the description for you to look. And I feel like most of the ones that I have, I don't like matte anymore. Cream, it's sort of hard for me to apply cream. And satin, I like satin as well. Actually, I only have one matte here, which I'll save for last because I'm not really excited about it. Okay, my last pink one is 580 Peony Pink. And I have all shorts of all these, and they are part of my 30 Lips in 30 Days that I try to do on the daily, which I don't. I used to, last year I was really good at that, but now I have a whole bunch of different things going on, and I don't do them every day. But I have at least 100 of them up. So if you want to go back and look, you could definitely type in and see a short on it. So again, okay, so this is again 580 Peony Pink, and let me swatch it and then I'll try it on. So that's definitely different. Oh, that's gorgeous. These pinks, gosh, they get me. Okay, Peony Pink. Kind of still in the same family, guys. But if you're just a little bit darker, I feel like if you're a brunette, oof, ooh la la. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's take the Mauve off. All right. Nothing on there. And now let's try the number 580 Peony Pink. I'm on my phone. That is why I'm not looking, like when I'm looking over here, I'm looking at myself apply it. I know that's annoying to a lot of people. I'm sorry. Wow. I'm on a fur bedspread, and I think that's why I'm getting little fur balls. So that is how Peony number 580 Peony Pink looks. Gosh, they're just gorgeous. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I mean, the tube is pretty. L'Oreal is tried and true, guys. I hope it never goes away. 580 L'Oreal. I feel like are they owned by Lancome? I feel like they might be owned by Lancome. Maybe that's why they do so many dupes. And did I put? Yes, I did. Peony Pink. All right. Don't want to take it off. Okay, now let's go into the nude and the coral, and I'll save the last red one that I have. That's supposed to be a dupe for last. Comment below if you've ever tried any Loreal lipsticks and what's your favorite, because these are the only ones I have in these gold tubes, but I have some older ones in the black tube, and I even have some old ones from the 90s. I think it was like a dark navy blue, if anybody remembers that, who's my age and who was an 80s teen. They've changed throughout the years, but what stayed consistent, I feel like, is this shape. Black, blue, and this beautiful gold. Just beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that leaves me with my last 5, and I'm going to try number 171, New Confident. New Confident. New as in N-U, not N-E-W. New Confident. And look at the pretty, just the, looks like Jessica Rabbit actually to me. All right, showing my age. So this is Nude Confident, and this particular line had like a different shape, if you could see. I think I picked this one up about 3 years ago, and I just don't use it all the time, which is why it's not used that much. If you're paler and you don't have self-tanner on, or you don't tan, I think this will be great for you. I feel like if you're pale, this nude's going to be good. It's not matte. I thought it was matte. It's cream. I think I decluttered all my matte finishes. There we go. Nude. New Confident. New Confident. Again. Just beautiful. Just beautiful. Wow, it's really pretty. Makes me want to wear it. I still am a sucker for those pinks though. So that is New Confident and New Confident. Again, you could find these at Walmart for $6.47, or you can check Amazon. I'm sure they're on Amazon, because what isn't? And then it will just arrive to your door, or Walmart.com. Okay. All right, so now we are left with 1 red and 3 corals. I thought I brought another one over here. Oh, I did. There we go. I have another one here handy. Okay. There. I know this part's boring. Sorry. Okay, so now we are going to do Peach Fuzz, which is a tried and true. I feel like a lot of people online talk about this Peach Fuzz, especially if you are a redhead sister. I feel like this is a color that a lot of redheads enjoy. Beautiful, and that frosty, frosty finish. These doesn't take much, guys. This excites me. All right, 417 Peach Fuzz. 417 Peach Fuzz. Okay. Gosh, they're so gorgeous. They're just beautiful. Peach Fuzz. Peach Fuzz. Wow. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. All right. I want to take them off. I got to take them off. All right. I want to take it off. And no, I'm not very gentle with my lips either. I don't really baby my skin. I know that I use good skincare, but I am not one to, I don't baby my skin. Like, I know when you put, you know, stuff, you're supposed to tap it on nicely. You're supposed to use, you know, your weakest finger. I don't. You're supposed to, you know, go up like that with your moisturizer. Most of the times I go like that. So I don't know. I mean, did our grandparents do all these things and then they lived to be 100? You just do what works for you guys, you know, do what feels right and works for you. So yeah, I don't baby my skin really. I just use good products and, you know. All right, so the next one is Tropical Coral 444. Just getting ready to storm here. Tropical Coral 444, another really popular one if you are a redhead. And let's show that. I should have left the Peach Fuzz here so that you guys can see the difference. This is Tropical Coral. Gorgeous. Let me just add the Peach Fuzz again, just so you could see how Tropical Coral looks with it. See, it's similar. So Tropical Coral, and then I'm going to just show you the Peach Fuzz again, just so you could compare. See, it's just like a shade or two lighter. So that has a little bit more pinky to it. This has more orange to it. So if you are I mean, if you're redheaded, it's going to look good. Both of them are going to look good. But if you prefer less pink and more peach, then go with the 417 Peach Fuzz. If you prefer a peachy tone with a little pink, then go for 444 Tropical Coral. Tropical Coral. Gosh, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous, these colors. All right, last two. Now we have Everbloom, which maybe I'll just leave that there so we can compare. So Everbloom, two more guys. Everbloom number 254, Everbloom. Beautiful. So it's just a more pop of punch color. A pop of punch. So let's put that down here. Woo! Look at that. Man, that's gorgeous. I mean, that color palette in itself is gorgeous. Again, Everbloom, guys, Everbloom. Nothing on the lips. Start at the bottom. Everbloom. Very pretty pop of color. I feel like this color is good is if you are leaving the house and you don't have time for any makeup. You know how they do with red, a lot of brunettes take a red and just leave the house with just a red lip on. I feel like if you are not a red lip type of person, then try something like this where it pops a punch. And I do have mascara and pink eyeliner on today, so obviously this isn't going to match, but you know, so that is how that color looks. Okay, that's all three, and we're down to the last one, which is a red sparkle sensation, and it is a dupe for the Lancome. It's supposed to be a dupe for the Lancome. I'm still trying to think of the name of it, and I cannot. Mars, there, it just came from me. Mars, like Mars up in space. So I've heard people online say that it's a dupe for Mars. If you love that color Mars by Lancome that discontinued it years ago and reformulated it and repackaged it into a totally different color, which is similar, you might want to try this one. Or you can go to eBay, of course, and get that Mars one. I think you can get them for like $40 because they're discontinued. So this is Blazing Lava in number 303, and it's beautiful, beautiful orangey red with a little bit of gold glitter pop like the Mars. So let's see, maybe over here. So it is a light cranberry red with a light gold sparkle, but it's not, it doesn't feel like you have glitter on your lips, guys. We don't want to feel like we have a Claire's, lip gloss like we're 8. It's a real lipstick, and it looks just gorgeous. I love this one in the fall and winter. Creamy and rich. And these tend to stay on your lips better, I think, because they're frosty. Not going to be perfect, but you don't really need a lip liner. I mean, it's pretty. If your lips tend to bleed, if you have a little lines around your lips, then obviously use a lip liner. And you know what? If you are not a lip liner person and you don't want to, mess around with like colored lip liner, I think it is Urban Decay that has a clear lip liner. There is a completely clear lip liner, and it's very waxy. So, and it's clear. So you're putting it on your lips. I used to have it. I don't have it anymore. Otherwise, of course, I'd show it to you. But you could just Google clear lip liners. Maybe it will come up, or maybe a different brand will come up. So why would you want a clear lip liner if you don't have a steady hand? At our age and older, if you don't have a steady hand anymore, arthritic hands or whatever. Or if you just don't like messing around with a lip liner, a clear lip liner, because you could, make a mistake, it's not going to show, but it's going to get the job done because a waxy lip liner, and it's going to keep any single lip color that you put on your lips in place. It's going to make them not run into any lines. It's not going to make it bleed. It's going to make it so they don't get on your teeth. And a clear lip liner is definitely the way to go if you don't like to have lip liners, if you're not used to wearing lip liners, new to wearing lip liners. Get yourself a clear one and try it. And you would only need one because you would use it with every single lip color you have. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. I've got to put them back now. I only have 10. And I hope this was interesting. It's just a small 20-minute video. Comment below what was your favorite color. And if you've ever tried any L'Oreal lipsticks. You know, pros, cons, do you like them? Is there a color that you think I would like? Those are the colors I tend to gravitate to. And I thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.